and it's better on the bottom rows.
The names of all 2,983 victims hang on a conference room wall at the office of memorial architect Michael Arad.
That makes, I think you can move Richard a little to the right, Yeah, that's big.
Each of these names will soon be incised into bronze panels that will surround the memorial pools. The panels around the North Void will honor those who died at the North Tower on 9/11 and in the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. The South Void panels will name those who died at the South Tower, the Pentagon, Shanksville, and all of the first responders. Each name represents a life. And many have connections to each other that are much deeper than just their place of death, like Eileen Fletcher and Ivan Antonio Perez. Eileen worked on the 94th floor of the South Tower. Her fiancé, Ivan, worked one floor above her. Ivan and Eileen were engaged to be married in August 2002.
He wore a suit then. He did for us.
She was actually an avid Yankees fan, and Ivan was a Mets fan, so there were quite a few arguments at the dinner table. She went into work like a normal day, and I think 35 minutes later, you were on the phone with her. And at that point, she basically said, "Mommy, something's going on."
If Eileen and Ivan had been listed alphabetically, as is typical of most memorials, their names could have been 250 feet apart, on opposite sides of the South Void. But through what Arad calls meaningful adjacencies, the families decided whose names would adjoin the names of their loved ones.
What was very important to us is to not create a list of names. A lot of people worked together, obviously, or people who commuted together every day that were good friends, and I wanted to try and bring some of that meaning into the arrangement of the names.
A tight panel, a tight row.
Yeah.
I could try.
So what looks like a random assortment of names to the untrained eye actually reflects a very carefully laid out order, as sort of a hidden order. We got over 1,200 responses from family members asking us to place the name of their loved one next to one or two or three or four other names.
The challenge of honoring the sheer number of requests was staggering, since moving a single piece changed the entire puzzle.
Fiorito and Graff down to the 4th row.
They will bring these people, for that moment, back to life. That's magical. And that's what this names arrangement adjacencies has done.